Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, when Mike Dziengel married his wife back in July of 1994, he had no idea how many ups and downs life would bring. He became an avionics engineer, had 4 kids, and a wife who homeschooled their children. About 6 years ago, doctors discovered he had cancer of the kidney. He had years of tests, treatments, surgeries, and medications. Then 3 years ago, the cancer came back in Mike's lungs. He had to quit his job and consider selling their family home.
Yeah, and Mike is here today along with the pastor of his church, Todd Pope, to tell us about a fundraiser this weekend to help his family. Thanks for being here, gentlemen.
Nice to have you guys.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about your story, your diagnosis, and exactly what happened.
Well, in '08, I got diagnosed with kidney cancer and had to go through kidney surgery and had left kidney removed and a tumor that was about the size of a Nerf football. And after that, they had noticed that it spread to the lungs, so they said that I needed to go to a special treatment that only the strongest, healthiest people at the time can take. It's called an IL-2 treatment, which puts you in intensive care for a 2-week period, and while they administer the drug, and it can do all kinds of nasty things like shut down your organs and put you in cardiac arrest and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's.
Did those things happen to you during that time?
Actually, they had warmed up the paddles on my second round of the treatment because my blood pressure had dropped down to 40/30.
That's pretty low.
That's pretty low, and actually, I'm sorry to say that one of the people that was down there did pass away from the treatment. It was kind of rough, and
yeah,
it's hard on people.
An intense treatment, for sure. I think one of the things that men, fathers in particular, want to do is be able to provide for their families. Mm-hmm. You had a job with Midwest, working for the airline. At some point, though, you had to quit your job, right?
Yeah, in September of 2008, I had to quit. I was going through all the treatments, and unfortunately, those treatments didn't work. So they ended up having to do some lung surgeries to remove the tumors that had grown in the right lungs, and then subsequently, then they said that basically kidney cancer is one of them where once they have something removed, they don't know when it's going to start growing back. It's kind of like there's sleeper cells all through your body, and then they just start growing at random. So you kind of have to watch it and see what was going to happen. And then it was 2010 that they started growing again, and we had to have some lung surgeries again in 2010. And then following that, in 2012, it started growing again. And these were one tumors, so we were having a lot of hope that, okay, maybe just this one last one, we'd get through this, and then we'd be okay again. And then, so then after the surgery in March of 2012, right away in September, we had 3 new tumors that were growing, and one that showed up in the lymph nodes, and they're like, yeah, surgery is no longer an option for you, and it's getting too aggressive, and we're going to have to try some different kinds of treatments. So the idea of having the cancer actually gone was kind of on the back burner now, and we're just trying to stave off the growth and maybe try and slow it down. So they tried this drug called Sutent, and they're trying to determine whether or not this drug is going to work or not, because it doesn't. The last couple treatments that we tried drugs, and some of them didn't work at all. So we were hoping that this Sutent was going to work. It doesn't work with everybody. With cancer, it's some things do work, some things don't. Mm-hmm. So we're lucky to say that the Sutent is shrinking some of the cancers. So we don't know how long it's going to work, or
right.
And this drug is an expensive one, and
I
think what you're saying resonates so well with people who are battling cancer, because it can feel like a guessing game. The doctors are kind of throwing that, let's try this, let's do this. I hear a lot of that in your story, and I think all too well people know that, that game for people in their family. And you have 4 little kids. They're 15, 12, 9, and 6. You do have a fundraiser coming up that we're going to talk about here in just a second, but I just want to know how you translate to your family, the struggle and the fight that you're going through.
Well, my family is well aware of what we're going through. We talk about it a lot. They know about the situation that I'm in, and that I've been home, and that it's because of the cancer, and every day is a new day, and you know, we're struggling with you know, how to explain some of this stuff, and really, you know, we're positive. We stay positive. You know, we tell the kids, you know, hey, this is what's going on, and we're going to stay positive.
And
with
I think it helps that the community has come together. Your friends and neighbors have contacted us. And Todd, this fundraiser coming up, and just real quickly, how it's affected you pastoring and being part of a community and helping care for a family like this.
Absolutely. Well, the thing that's amazing about Mike is, I mean, even in the midst of this, I mean, he continues to reach out and help others. You know, he's part of a group, you know, it's called Rural Rangers, or he leads young boys, you know, to learn more about God and about faith and about those kinds of things. So even in the midst of not being well, he continues to reach out to others. So it made sense. You know, his neighbors, they don't even go to our church, but his neighbors reach out to say, we want to help. And they contacted us and said, can we do this thing? And so the rest is history.
I think it's wonderful. The community, the faith, all coming together. You have this wonderful event coming up. It's a bowling event that people can come and help out with. It's a benefit to help you because these bills have stacked up and have caused a lot of detriment to your family, and people need to help. So this Saturday from 11 to 1 and 2 to 4 at the Sunset Bowl Entertainment Center, there will be a benefit going on. It's on Sunset Drive in Waukesha. You can call for more information at 262-594-2837. If you can't attend, there's also more ways that you can help the family, Mike's family. You can contact the church, the Waukesha First Assembly Church Fund, on behalf of Mike Dziengel. The address there is Grand Avenue if you want to drop off a donation in Waukesha, or visit online at waukeshafirst.org/give to find more out about helping his family. Thanks for being here, and we're really glad that we could help share your story, and we wish you continued success.
Thanks, you guys. Yeah. We'll be right back. Stay with us.